Assalamualaikum and hi everyone. Today I will be talking about communication skills and its impacts on the gig economy and freelancing versus traditional jobs, aka the classic fresh graduate dilemma. Do I choose stability or choose freedom or choose Wi-Fi? Now here's my thesis statement. Strong communication skills are the key factor that determines whether fresh graduates succeed in either freelancing or traditional jobs because they shape how we present ourselves, build trust, and grow in our careers. But let's be honest, as fresh graduates, we all have big dreams. We want money, stability, flexible working hours, work-life balance, and somehow also sleep 8 hours a day. But reality hits us like minimum 2 years experience required. And we're like, I just graduated yesterday. And in Malaysia, this situation is even more competitive because every year, thousands of graduates enter the job market, all competing for limited opportunities. So naturally, some of us think, maybe I'll try freelancing. Others go, no. I need stable salary. I go corporate. But plot twist, both paths still require one thing: good communication. Before anyone sees your skills, before they see your CGPA, they see how you communicate, your email, your message, your way of explaining things. In fact, communication skills refer to the ability to convey information clearly and effectively through verbal, written, and digital forms. Basically, communication acts as a form of professional self-presentation, and it creates your first impression, and sometimes your only impression. Let's start with freelancing. Freelancing sounds very nice, right? Be your own boss. Work anytime, work anywhere. But in reality, your boss is now every client you've ever had. And communication? That's your entire survival system. No interview, no office, just you and your ability to type professionally at 2 a.m. In freelancing, communication literally affects your income. If your proposal is clear, confident, and professional, then you get the job. If your message is like, "Hi, can I do this job? Please, thank you." Yeah, good luck. For fresh graduates with little experience, communication becomes your way to project confidence professionally, even with limited experience. Also in freelancing, you are not just working. You are the brand, which means your communication must say, I am reliable, I am professional, I will not disappear after deadline. This relates to the concept of personal branding, where individuals promote themselves through their communication and behavior, because trust is built through how you communicate, not just what you can do. But of course, freelancing is not all aesthetic cafe vibes. Sometimes the client says one thing, you understand another thing, and suddenly both of you are confused. And that is called miscommunication. And for fresh graduates, this can be scary. But strong communication, like asking questions, confirming details, and not being shy, can literally save your reputation. Now, let's move on to traditional jobs. Yes, corporate life, where emails are long, meeting could have been emails, and per my last email is basically a polite way of saying, please read properly. In traditional jobs, communication is more structured. You need to speak professionally, write formal emails, survive group discussions without panicking. And for fresh graduates, this is where reality hits again. Because suddenly saying I think like becomes I would like to propose. Same idea, just upgraded communication. Communication in the workplace is not just about talking. It's about listening, responding, and not interrupting your boss halfway. Good communication helps you build relationships, work better in teams, and most importantly, not accidentally offend anyone. And here's something important. In traditional jobs, communication can actually determine your promotion, because your boss might not always see your hard work, but they will notice how you present ideas, how you speak, and how you handle situations. So yes, communication can be the difference between just an employee and future manager. So when we compare both paths in freelancing, communication helps you get opportunities and building client trust. In traditional jobs, communication supports collaboration, professional relationships, and career advancement. For fresh graduates, this means one thing. No matter which path you choose, you cannot escape communication. And yes, I'm so sorry for that. So instead of asking freelancing or corporate, maybe we should ask, can I communicate well enough to survive either one? Especially in Malaysia, where a large number of graduates are entering the workforce every year. Having a degree alone is no longer enough to stand out, because opportunities are everywhere, but only those who can express, connect, and adapt will truly succeed. In conclusion, communication skills are not just important, they are essential for fresh graduates entering today's workforce. In a competitive environment like Malaysia, they influence how we stand out among other graduates, how we build trust, and how we grow in our careers. They shape how we present ourselves, how we build trust, and how we grow, whether we choose freelancing or traditional jobs. So as we move forward, let's not only focus on what we know, but also how we say it. Because sometimes your words can open doors that your experience cannot. And that's all from us. Thank you.